Alright, huge apologies for that. I do really apologize. I've been casting EU pretty much all day during the Easter Cup. So I completely forgot to change my dedicated server over. However, we are in Central US now. Much better pings coming out. And let's get right into it. And as I said, Border, one of these very, very popular maps in comp right now. There's a lot of reasons for this. Armory Lockers and the Workshop are both very easy to defend. And you pretty much both concentrate on just holding the armory down. You can defend pretty much the entire map from there. It gives you a decent amount of control, opening up vertical angles to deal with anyone who might come below. Triple J is going to be taking that buck in order to open up those said vertical angles. And from the lineup that's coming in here, I'm expecting an armory push straight off the bat, opening up the armory wall and trying to get a plant down immediately from tier 1. Let's see if they do manage to do that as we move into the preparation phase and see how Outcast is going to defend this. Now, I have casted tier 1 before, however, Outcast is a new team for me. So let's see how it goes. I'm wondering how they're going to play the mirrors, because the mirrors very much interpret how they're going to be playing this defense, because you're very much dedicating a rank. Because I am solo casting, there'll be a few times where I just don't talk, but I don't need to talk, because I'll normally just be drinking some water or something. So please bear with me. Solo casting is difficult, and weird that they put a mute jammer down along with the bandit charge. No mirrors being played in Fountain, which is also a very weird strategy here by Outcast. It will be on an armory wall. It will not reinforce the small office, however. If you're going to do this, you normally have like a smoke playing in the small office, but the Thatcher's going to go down immediately. That's going to destroy the bandit charges. The bandit's going to be here to bandit trick anyway, as CC control is achieved by T1. And Tonsky, no, yeah, Tonsky gets killed from above. Ventricle's shutting him down as Triple J moves into server now. He has his entry frag, and that's going to turn this quickly into a 4v4. But the smoke is dead already, and that's a really nice pick from Triple J, and he's going to get the mirror window as well from below. That's going to make things a lot easier for tier 1 moving into this attack now. Garrett pressing down his angle from CC, and all really tier 1 has to do here is keep control of this armory and start pushing in now. Patty puts down the thermite charge as Pox moves in to put his smokes down and try and cover Patty from the flank. The smokes will go out, and Outcasts are going to be in a very weird situation here to try and deny this plant. Pox playing very, very close to danger here. If a Nitro comes out, this is going to mean devastating work. Bandits will peek around the corner. Pox shuts him down, and Pox might get the kill onto the Jaeger. I'm hoping he will. He does indeed. Chaz and Ace both going down, and that's a 4v2, and the diffuser is down. Great plays there by Pox just to push up on that Jaeger, eliminate him before he becomes an issue. Triple J gets a headshot on the Ruby. Oh, but Ventricles is going to shut down Pox in an attempted clutch, but Patty is going to get a quick refrag. Ventricles goes down, and the first round goes to tier 1. Moving into round number 2 now. Outcast choosing on the attack to bring a pretty similar lineup. I would expect a Glaz and a Ying coming out of this, but no. We will see a Lion for the first time this series, and probably not for the last time either. Lion being a very, very popular choice right now on attack. And if you played ranked this season, you've played against Lion and Jackal at some point. It is a devastating combo. If Jackal tracks you, you can stand still and get wallbanged by Jackal, or you can move and then get tracked by Lion and then get wallbanged by him. So it goes either way with those sorts of things, and it becomes an unwinnable situation. There are some counters to Jackal, because while there are no real hard counters other than Caviera, but you never really see her in comp anyway. The few hard counters are that if Jackal sort of, he's going to be tracking, right? But he doesn't know who he's going to be tracking until it actually happens. So if you track someone who's behind hard cover on objective, it's pretty much useless information. You've just wasted your utility. They're like, great, someone's on objective. I mean, it's great if you are pushing onto the objective, but it's more supposed to be used for roam clear, really. But let's see how Tier 1 are defending this site. As I said, the mirrors are pretty essential to this. They will put a mirror down in the fountain. And a mirror playing Armory, while Garo's going to be playing pretty aggressive mirror. I do like this, however, because they've opened up all of CC as well and have really nice sightlines for Garo to hold on to this. Pox on the smoke in Archives, playing a really cheeky angle onto top of filing cabinet. He's going to jump down, however, and open up the vertical angles as well, just to keep below safe as well. But something I'm interested in from Tier 1 is they're not playing anyone below. And Book is just going to have a free roam around here to open up these vertical angles of his own. Shrimpy is going to kick things off, however, with a quick kill onto Triple J. He goes down. That's the Jaeger out already. A good bit of fragging potential gone, but not a huge pick in terms of utility. Jaeger's already used his utility, but there'll be no refrag coming out with this. And Ace, the sneaky stake snatch strategy coming out from him. Ruby's going to throw his EMP, but he's going to get immediately fragged out by Pox. Beautiful shot by him with the SMG-11. Turning this quickly into a 4v4 again. I would argue that Ruby getting a Thatcher off is not a huge waste of utility, but he still had 2 EMPs left, so that's definitely a better kill, and that's definitely a lot of wasted utility there for the attackers. However, they do still have their hard breacher up, and that is the main objective here, to kill pretty much the entire of Outcast now, moving up onto these east stairs and open office. They're going to claymore it out, cover each other, and try and push in for an Archives take now. Moving into the last minute of the round, Pox is going to be playing Fountain pretty aggressively, honestly, as he puts his NS down. Lions will go out, and that's going to put Pox in a very awkward position if any flashes come his way, but they will not, and he'll just be able to play onto this mirror very nicely. The Thermites go down, but the NS is going to go out to stop that from happening, but the Thermite's going to get blown anyway. What a madman Thermite. He goes for it, he drops out of there and somehow manages to survive that. Jackal comes round, Pox shuts him down. No, Patty shuts both of them down. Great double kill from him, but he's going to get refragged instantly from that. As Pox tries to play the Fountain Mirror, he does not manage to get it. Gara, however, gets Chaz, and Tonsky with a quick refrag onto Ace shuts down that entire push onto Archives. Really nicely played here by Tier 1 so far, bringing them to a 2-0 lead. What? What a round by Tier 1. Outcast, they had the utility there, but they weren't really taking advantage of it. They had the Buck, who had a complete free roam downstairs, and they just didn't take advantage of it. They could have popped the mirror in Fountain. They could have popped the mirror Armory. They could have rotated the other way around. They could have used the Lion to push onto the smoke and kill him as the Thermite charge went off. Yeah, there were so many things that Outcast could have done there. And I think it mostly comes down to their own coordination is just a little bit off. They're going to attempt to defend Armory yet again. But it's not looking great for them. It didn't work out so well last time. They had no way of stopping that Glaz diffuse, but Pox will not be bringing Glaz this time. Instead, 2 hard breaches are going to come out from Tier 1. And a Blackbeard for the first time this series as well. Still no line from Tier 1. But it doesn't seem necessary for them. They're working out just fine without using any sort of Lion, Dokkaebi, Jackal strategy, or even a Blitz. I'm surprised we're not seeing a Blitz this series, honestly.
5 seconds left.
Although Blitz on Armory isn't hugely effective, I would say. A little bit of lag there from my end, I think. As Ace starts to free roam dance across the floor as he's putting his barbed wire down. Oh, sorry, you can probably hear my breathing. But, you know, it really takes your breath away casting sometimes. You gotta remember that breathing exercises very key to be a caster. Patty puts his claymore down onto the east stairs as Tonsky and Patty both take control of this. And I'm gonna guess that they're gonna just come in from below, but there's gonna be no Buck. So Tonsky's gonna be the only person who can really open up these vertical angles from below and do the similar strategy where you wanna take the mirrors out. But they're not really going to go for that. They're going to go for the Archives push instead. Chow's playing in Sandwich, is going to be a very risky place for him to play, honestly. He's got the mute jammer, so even if he got lined, he can move around a bit, but it's going to be pretty much useless because he's going to get droned out anyway, and there's not even going to be a lion. That's not working out too well for him as Gareth starts to move up on him. Chaz in a very awkward position here. He cannot rotate back. He's going to get lit up from Red Hole. He's going to be very, very low, trading out a little bit with Ponsky. Still no trades yet, however. No frags from either side. As we move in, Triple J is going to drone him out. He's silently so many drones on Chaz right now. I'm pretty sure that's the third drone that spotted him, so he's not in a good position. He's going to get flashed. As Triple J moves up, he's going to get a little bit lit up from that mirror, but he will be able to frag out as a flashbang goes out, I believe, from Tonsky from the other side. And Triple J is going to secure that kill onto Chaz. Tonsky's main objective here should be to open up this angle so that he can start pushing into the other side. As Triple J gets another kill, and Gara gets a kill onto Ventricles, and that's a really nice push from them right now. Tier 1 going around, and Ace Pencil just going to go smack some people over the head with his battery charge. Ace and Shrimpy both playing in Armory now. Just trying to cover B from where they are, but they're not in a great position. They have some hard cover, but he's going to not use it. Patty's going to abuse that. He's going to shut down Shrimpy, and Tonsky's going to get the final kill of the round at the Ace. And that's a flawless round coming out from Tier 1. Still no deaths from Gara yet. Wish I could say the same for Outcast. 2 people dropping donuts so far. Not going great for them. I'm wondering if Tier 1 will be able to extend their lead as they attempt to defend. I'm going to guess the workshop now. Oh. If there's anything wrong with the stream, or if you have any questions about my casting, or you have any advice for me, or anything like that, I'm always looking to improve my casting skills, or any feedback whatsoever, feel free to type in the chat. I am looking at the chat. I just can't respond really because there is a 4-minute delay, so it'd be a bit pointless for me to respond.
To locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Bringing a castle on this objective is pretty good. Normally the strategy is here to open up the impact hole here and just castle this stuff. This is exactly what Fox is going to do. And the other 2 castles are normally dedicated to this upstairs hold. The upstairs hold for this site is so important because this entire floor can be destroyed. And that means 2 things. And it means if the attackers get in here, they can abuse the hell out of this. Especially if they're bringing a book or a sledge, which Outcast will be doing so. But the second thing means that the defenders, if they're playing up here, can also do the same thing. They can play the vertical angles and they can stop anyone getting in the objective. Another common one is behind half wall here, just to cover this entry onto B. And normally opening up either this hatch or this hatch to give you a rotate back into objective. So those are 2 pretty common things to do. I'm surprised we're not seeing a mirror coming out from the defense, but it's not that uncommon not to bring a mirror on workshop. Because it's mostly just for the upstairs hold anyway. And it really speaks volumes. If you're not going to do that, then maybe you're not concentrating as much on the upstairs hold. Still, no, the decision not to bring a smoke from Tier 1 is also fairly confusing. Smoke is pretty much 100% pick rate on pretty much any map because he's so strong right now. He has the shotgun, open up walls, he has the SMG-11, which is so effective at just destroying people. It's one of the best guns in the game right now. So we'll see how it goes in as Outcast move to drone out the tellers. Maybe Ace is looking to plant a thermite here onto the bathroom wall and push into A and plant there instead. The fact that they're not really clearing out the top floor, Chaz is going to contest it from AC, but he doesn't really have the support to do anything here. Shrimpy meeting the reinforced armory wall is not really going to be able to push anyone out here. And they're wasting a lot of time, not really taking any ground whatsoever. Chaz not really doing anything here on AC. He's going to throw out both of his grenades. He's now going to find anyone. He's just going to have to try and open up some angles here. Patty already very lit up. I'm not sure how that happened, but we're already halfway into the round and no frags going down, but the Thatcher is going to go out. And I'm wondering if Ace is going to try and open up this now. He's going to try and open up this castle barricade by just hitting it. And I'm not sure why he keeps pinging this wall. Maybe Ruby is pinging this in order to try and open it up. You know, he's going to open up the south wall, maybe? Nope, he's changed his mind now. He does have the diffuser, so really the plan is going to concentrate around what Ace does here. Pox trying to get the kill through the drone hole, but he will not be able to do it. Drop shot from him. He's going to find Ace. That's a thermite down. That's going to quickly turn this into a 5v4 now, as Gara finds Ventricles with a headshot. Triple J just picks up Ruby. 5v2 now. Gara is down on the top floor, but this Buck is not finding, Shrimpy is not finding the wallbang. He will get it, however. Gara goes down, and Fuse is going to be able to put down his fuse charges, but he's only 30 seconds left. They have control of the top floor, but they do not have the diffuser. They do not have any angles open, and there's not really a lot going on. I'm not sure why he put the smoke down there. I think he might have believed he has breach charges. Slight mistake from him, as Chaz is going to make up for it, killing Pox. But only 10 seconds left. He's just going to have to drop the hatch. He will not find any of the defenders on the objective, however, as they're both defending the diffuser. But goes for the quick peek. However, Triple J is going to shut him down. 3v1 now, and Fuse will just not be able to find those final few kills. As round number 4 goes to tier 1, extended their lead into a match point. Could we see a 5-0 here? It seems insanely likely as we move into round number 5. And I'm wondering if Outcasts are going to attempt yet again to defend this armory, and from their already operator picks, I think they are going to. Yep, they are going to vote armory. Let's see how they indeed do that. And more interestingly, want to see how tier 1, they looks like they're going to go back to their round 1 strategy of a glass thermite plant on armory wall, which, you know, is a pretty good strategy. It went very well for them.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Ooh. Let's see how it goes as we move into round number 5's preparation phase. Oh wait, no. They switched objectives at the last minute. Sorry, I didn't notice that. I was looking at my second monitor. And yeah, I'm wondering how they're going to defend this, because they do have a castle. They're going to do the traditional castle here. Honestly, I don't think this is a good castle to do, because as soon as a sledge or an ash opens this up, you just giving them free entry into site. And while I get that it allows you to contest it and free roam and you're opening up the objective and everything, I honestly think it's just better just to close off this site so that you can concentrate more on the upstairs defense. That's just me. Every team obviously has their own preferences and what works for them. You can't really blame a team for doing this strategy, because it works for them normally. And it did work for tier 1 quite nicely, so what can you do? Tonsky already making his roam entry here into customs. Patty droning him in. That's what you really need. Is really important. If you're playing comp, you need your entry fragger to be droned in, and Tonsky is going to be that entry fragger on the Ash. Ace just playing this armory mirror as his tradition. Galra on his own on AC, which is kind of weird for a Thatcher to do. Pretty important operator to put in such an aggressive position like that. You'd think maybe an Ash really would be playing those kind of angles. Triple J, he's right there in this hallway. He's not going to be able to open up this castle. I think maybe he's going to get Tonsky to come over and open it up for him maybe. Pat is going to be moving around into customs, and they've got really good control here so far. Tier 1, not really concentrating on the upstairs attack at all. Pox moves around onto the east balcony. He's going to drone out quickly as Gara starts to press slowly in, and he's going to get a kill into Ventricles as Triple J pushes up the stairs, and they start to take the upstairs control. Ace Pencil is in a very awkward position right now. He's lost a lot. Oh, he nearly got the wall bang. He just misses both of his shots into Buck there. And he starts to peek around again, but Gara is going to shut him down. That's a 5v3 now. That would have been an incredible wallbang if only he had just aimed just a tiny inch further down. Pox is going to shut Jazz down, and Patty is going to get a headshot onto Ruby, turning this into a 5v1 now. And Shrimpy is all alone in the bathroom. I don't think any of them are going to realize he's going to miss the shots. However, Shrimpy having to escape the bathroom now, going through tellers. And he's panicking. 50 seconds left to go. The Legion Mans are going to give him info. He's going to miss the shots, however. Triple J is going to shut him down. And that's going to be the first map border going to Tier 1. Flawless victory, 5-0. Hello and welcome back now. Outcast versus Tier 1. I am your caster Sternab. And we'll be moving to the second map of Cafe Dostoevsky. Dostoevsky? Something like that. I'll put it through Google Translate later. How about that? We saw a really impressive performance from Tier 1, clearly having very practiced and defined strategies for border, taking it 5-0, flawless victory from them. And sometimes people say that the scoreboard doesn't, for the actual rounds, don't actually dictate how close the game was. But honestly, Tier 1 dominated border. None of those rounds were close. And I'm sort of hoping Outcast can make it back and we will see a decider map. I guess we're going to see as we move into this. I think a big thing with what Outcast were doing is that they had the right idea with the strategies, but their timing is pretty far off. They have a little bit of a lack of team communication, and a small amount of it came down to a lack of aim. A lot of very close but missed shots are going to make the difference there. So let's see how it goes. Tier 1 begins on the defense on this map, where they began attacking on board. Let's see how it goes as we move into the action phase, and there is going to be a Lion. The Tier 1 didn't bring Lion at all during their border attack, much preferring vanilla operators more than anything, honestly. I did actually cast the ESL Vanilla Cup today, So I saw a lot of non-DLC operators and a lot of non-DLC strategies. So I kind of appreciate that more now. And yeah, apart from Mirror, only one DLC op coming out from Tier 1. Just gonna quickly put my overlays up here. Yeah, I'm aware you can't really see the game, but we are back now. See how quick that was. Pretty much everyone from Tier 1 is going to be playing on the objective or close to it, but there is going to be one sneaky boy missing, Triple J, playing all the way in Garage. And that's a pretty risky place for him to play. He's going to try and cover the south windows if he can, but honestly, this isn't really a popular area for attackers to be on. I know there's 3 windows, but you know, without a Blackbeard, it's pretty hard to contest those areas. Ace Pencil is going to be holding down White Stairs rotation. However, I don't think Tonsky's going to realize this, but Gara is going to kick things off with a kill onto Shrimpy. That's the Zofia gun. That's going to give a lot of breathing room, I think. Oh, Triple J is going to go down to Ace Pencil. I think Triple J did actually realize that there's going to be someone there. I don't think he realized the line's going to be to the right of the AC unit rather than the traditional left. Really nice angle held there by Ace. And that's going to reward him with a kill very early on. Triple J and Shrimp going down already, while Ruby and Chaz make their entry onto Red Stairs. This is a really awkward place to be in if you don't open this up, and they can't do so far. But Ventricles is going to answer that you can now open this up. He's going to shoot the Bandit charges and kill Bandit as well, just for fun of it. And Ace Pencil is going to get another kill on this angle. How was that not called out? Pox going down to that one. Ace Pencil's finding quite a lot of frags from here. As Ruby begins now, he's opened up onto Cigar Lounge. He's seeing that working out for him quite well. Chaz moving in, being very aware of that mirror window. Tonsky, however, is going to answer it with a kill onto Ruby. Monty's going to be looking the wrong way, and Patty's going to find that with a headshot onto Chaz. Tonsky's going to get a headshot onto Ventricles. And this round has turned around completely into the defender's side. Taylor Wallen looking really nice right now as Ace moves up onto the White Stairs and trying to make his own play. 20 seconds left to go as the flashbangs go out from Ace, and he's got to clutch this round out as his Lions go out. He takes control of the mirror, just peeking into Cigar Lounge. The defenders do have control of the diffuser, however. That's going to make things a lot more difficult. Ace, however, does find Tonsky's head as he moves in to recover the diffuser, but he doesn't have time. He has to go for the kill. But nope, he will not go for the kill. He'll recover the diffuser, and he will lose the round. First round going to Tier 1. Now, let's move in to the second round now. Outcast beginning their defense of Cafe. Obviously taking the bar cocktail lounge at the same time, because this is easily the best place to defend on Cafe. But Cafe is one of those maps where it's almost always played the same way every time. So I'm not overly surprised by these picks. I have seen pretty impressive pulse roaming on this map. I mean, you see it a lot in Pro League, but, you know, we saw it in Invite Series as well, and I've seen it a lot from Armada White as well. So, you know, roaming with Pulse on this map is pretty effective, because a lot of this floor is destructible. So, getting a Pulse just below here to get a Nitro on anyone who wants to drop Skylight and Plant, especially a pesky Ying who wants to do that, is a very effective strategy. However, we're not going to see a Ying at all this series, something I'm insanely surprised by. I'm just going to quickly ask if they did do alt bans, because some teams have been doing alt bans. No, they will have not. Sorry if you can hear my keyboard, it is insanely loud. It's a mechanical keyboard. Moving into the action phase, however, Red Hatch is going to get opened up, and I think Triple J is just going to look to open up Cigar Lounge. Last time Tier 1 had a really nice defense of Cigar Lounge, that diffuser going down instantly. Triple J is going to be getting that bandit charge out. That's going to be work out very nicely for him. And this castle barricade, I really don't like this because one of the really big disadvantages of trying to do this is that you can be flanked straight from Cigar Shop. So I really don't enjoy that. And I think it's kind of a pointless castle. I think castle would honestly be way better used here so that the castle can't be rushed in from, or maybe even just on the bathroom door, because he already has a rotation through freezer. But Garo's going to make his entry now. EMP getting thrown all the way, sitting nicely on that couch as Habana starts to open up that mirror. And yes, still no lion pick from Tier 1, but you know, they don't need it. They've won 6 rounds in a row. Flawless so far. Garros gets lit up a little bit from that mirror. Shrimpy having a nice little angle here, but Habana's going to say no to Ventricle's angle. That mirror's going to get blown up. Ventricles tries to peek out. Very risky from him. It looks like he's going to rotate out, instead going straight into Triple J's bullets, and he's going to find the first frag of the round so far. Cigar Lounge control has been achieved now, and 45 seconds left on the clock. It's looking pretty good for the attackers in terms of position. However, time is not on their side, and Shrimpy is going to shut down Patty. And they're running out of a lot of time right now. Shrimpy playing onto the white hole, and they just cannot find these frags. However, as I say that, Tonsky does find a frag. Shrimpy going down. Oh, white stairs. And Ace will peek as Chaz gets another kill. The quick refrag, however, from Triple J is going to bring this into a 2v2. He's not going to be able to frag Chaz out, and that's going to be a 2v1 all up to Gara now in this clutch situation. The last 10 seconds, he has to find 2. He does have the diffuser. That gives him a few options here to play. He's going to peek. He will not find the echo. He's not realizing he was on the left, and Chaz will shut down Gara. And that's going to be Outcast's first win in 6 rounds. Let's think about that for a second. Thinking about what could have gone better there for Tier 1 and what Outcast did correctly, I think one of the things that could have gone a lot better for Tier 1 is their time. They ran out of time so quickly. They were so slow to push into Cigar Lounge that it could have gone so much quicker, especially finding those early frags in the game. They could have very much capitalized on those and start to push into Freezer. They did not do so, and it cost them quite a lot. I think, honestly, after they got the kills on Cigar Lounge, they should have just pushed in through onto bar, this sort of area, and just planted the diffuser here. Because it's very hard to contest. I know the echo was here, and he probably had his echo drone somewhere around this region. But if you start to put pressure on here, and you're holding down this rotate angle, I would bet that at least one member of Outcast is going to try and contest and come through this angle at the same time. And that's a pretty easy kill. Outcast again going to be bringing that line. Wasn't very effective on their attack last time. I'm wondering how it's going to move this time as Tier 1 look to defend train.
10 seconds remaining.
Which, you know, is the traditional second site. Honestly, I really hate defending bakery. I know some teams do like doing it on cafe, and that's one of the ways that you can change it this map. But traditionally, you do see this map played constantly the same. And this is one of the meta strategies, really. And you know, it is the meta for a reason. But most teams do have the meta, and then they put their little twist on it, which mostly comes down to their comfort opt. And we are going to see an Ella for the first time this series from Tonsky, which is pretty nice. I like that. I like that we have an Ella. It reminds us that while she did get nerfed, she's not out of the meta yet. She is still a very powerful operator. And Sledge is just going to open up the top hatch. Ventricle's playing on that. And this really heavy defense of the top floor, dedicating a mirror to this as well. Patty does some construction work here very late into the round. Already 1 minute gone as Sledge puts a frag grenade on. Chaz is already outside of engine with Ruby, who's going to open up Thermite wall. This isn't really that effective with Thermite open because Ella is still playing on this mirror and she needs to contest this plant from where she is. A lot of utility going out from Zofia, but they're not going to capitalize on it as Triple J takes his position on pillars. going to be lighting up that Zofia, but will surprisingly not find any of those shots. Still playing on that pillars angle. Pretty effective angle there from Triple J, honestly. Oh, Parks with the double kill from below all the way downtown. Not from below, sorry. He will get that from his mirror. I'm surprised he was playing there. I'm wondering if he's going to try and jump out. He will get the really tight angle into the Zofia now. He does manage to find that one as Garrett gets a kill into Ventricles. And that's going to turn this very quickly into 1v5 now. Again, all down to Pencil. Or Ace. I have no idea if your name is Ace Pencil, if Pencil is your other team name, if Ace is your other team name. I have no idea. I think I'm going to just call you Ace for now. But will he prove himself to be an ace in a 1v5 clutch situation? You know, people say this is pretty much an unwinnable scenario, but I've seen people come out of this with a win, so I'm confident this can happen. Ace is just going to jump straight into Cafe. Oh, and Bandit's going to be looking the other way. Gara is going to get shut down from that, but the immediate refrag from Triple J is going to shut down any clutch attempt. That's going to be another round for going for tier 1, winning lots of defense winning so far, and that's not uncommon for Cafe. But what is uncommon is the fact that tier 1 is not bringing a Lion still. I'm sorry, but I've got to mention it because Lion has 100% pick rate. Well, had 100% pick rate in the North American Pro League, and pretty much like a 90% pick rate across all of comp right now in CL and Pro League. So the fact that tier 1 are not bringing that Lion is absolutely baffling to me, honestly. I think that it's such a good operator, and you should abuse it while you still can. But tier 1 clearly proving that they don't need it. But maybe they do start needing it, as they haven't won an attack yet on this particular map.
Attackers need to locate and defuse.
Let's see if the train defense will be a lot easier for them to take out, or will Outcast win their second round of the map. Let's find out as we move into the preparation phase. As I said, if you want to have any comments towards my casting, if there's anything issues with the stream, if there's anything going on in general, if you have any comments, do feel free to share with me in chat. I am watching the chat. I can't respond to the chat in real time because there is a 4-minute delay. So it would be a bit pointless for me, but Outcast are going to be... Sorry, yeah, Outcast, yeah. I knew that was right. I'm going to open up this entire wall, and that's pretty much the standard strategy to do. However, no mirrors are going to go down yet, which is what I'm surprised about, really, here. And I'm really not certain about that. If you're going to put a mirror down an unreinforced wall, you should do it at crouch height, and that is not at crouch height. You should do it at crouch height so you can open up above the mirror, and then you can throw stuff over it, smokes, and C4 normally. But really, you could throw anything over there, even impacts. Which is a pretty common one, actually.
Attackers have dropped the bomb.
The castle strategy coming out is very surprising, but I like it. Ruby going to be playing a very unorthodox mirror in reading room. That castle's going to be covering her, but the problem I have with this is you have, you know, a wall here that can be breached. This wall is soft. That can be breached. You have a breachable wall here. You have this entire floor that can be breached. And Garo's going to move in here, and he's going to shut down Ventricles, proving just that. And he can open up a vertical angle now, but Chaz is going to get the refrag onto Tonsky. Oh, an ace with the refrag onto Gara, but however, Pox is going to get a frag out onto Chaz. And that's a nice little vertical angle he has. Sorry, not vertical, but a window angle that Pox has here. Ace in a very awkward position now, but oh, Habana is going to look the other way. Triple J is going to go down, and Ace is in a very nice position right here. He has control of the diffuser, and he is playing very tight in piano right now. A 2v3 clutch situation now as Patty looks to recover the diffuser, but he will not have the support of the Blackbeard. He will now, however, as the Blackbeard comes storming up the white stairs, takes down Ruby, and will start to secure his attack. And they're looking like, do we want to secure this diffuser now? 50 seconds left to go. quick drone from Patty. He's going to drone Pox in. He's going to call out that and go around to cut off his flank. Pox's flashbangs are going to come out. And Patty's going to secure that kill. They're going to recover the diffuser. Really nice teamwork there coming out from tier 1. And now in a 2v1 situation, Shrimpy has to try and clutch this out. He's got time on his side. As long as he doesn't die, he has 2 of his remote gas grenades. And that's going to give him a lot of options here as he maybe tries to throw them out. But what are you doing, Shrimpy? I'm sorry, but Shrimpy, you should have played the mirror and just thrown your gas grenades out. I'm not sure why you decided to sprint out like that, but that was a very, very stupid mistake coming out from Outcast. And tier 1 are going to win their first attack round, extending their lead to 3-1. Again, though, even though they lost the diffuser in a very awkward place, the great teamwork coming out between Pox and I believe it was Patty. The great teamwork there with the drones, the flashbangs, cutting off the rotation and just dropping the hatch. Sorry, not dropping the hatch, but Buck came up to try and bring out those vertical angles as Blackbeard came around into pillars. That was really good teamwork there from tier 1. I'm really impressed, honestly. And I hope we get to see more stuff like that. Huge mistakes, however, coming out from Outcast, especially towards the end. I did mention that, but I'm hoping we don't see more of that. Outcast in a very awkward position right now, losing this match 8-1 so far. Could it be a 10-1? Let's see. And Tonsky putting all of his mute jammers on this. I kind of like that he's doing this, because if you put a mute jammer in the middle, it can still be breached from the very, very edges. So I kind of like that. And he's going to put a shield down to stop those mutes getting destroyed from the window. Really nice strategy, honestly. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's see how it goes as we move into the action phase now. Outcast really have to get a win here to start coming back and stop tier 1 moving to match point. They are going to bring the Montaigne. I am not surprised by that, because they have been bringing the Montaigne every single round. Gara holding onto this very tight angle. He's not going to be able to find anyone on the hatch. However, Montaigne is still there to secure that for them. But Triple J is going to find a kill onto Ace. How did that happen? Oh, beautiful peek here from him. He's going to say, you get me once from that angle, you're not going to get me again. And Triple J is going to shut down that immediately. The Lion going down this early in the round is going to mean disaster for Outcast as they move to make their attack. The hatches go down, however. That's going to make it easy for them to open up the cigar lounge. And hopefully get a few picks in here to try and begin their attack. But that angle's going to get opened up. Tonsky's going to find Chaz not looking the right way. Outcast, the communication is so bad right now. You need to step it up if you're going to stand a chance of doing this. And Gara and Tonsky are just going to shut them down immediately. And it's a 2v5 now. Ventricles, however, going to turn this around into a 2v4. Triple J going down. Ventricles throwing his EMP up. I'm not sure why he did that, but he's got to work together with Shrimpy now. Ooh, Shrimpy coming across, and he's not in a great position here to get this frag. If he tries to peek across more, he's going to expose a lot of his body. Donsky's going to take advantage of that, and now it's going to be a 1v4 clutch situation for Ventricles. Moving into the last minute of the round now, he does not have the diffuser. He has to rotate up red and get it. All the smokes coming out, however, are going to be very much denying him from doing that. Pox is going to jump down. Tonsky's going to go down, but Patty is going to find the last kill of the round with a drop shot shotgun, and that's going to be match point for tier 1. Look at that drop shot shotgun. Does it get any more skillful? As we now move 4-1, match point to tier 1. Who will win this round? It's looking really good for tier 1 right now, not going to lie. I'm wondering what's really going to go on here for Outcast's defense. They're going to try and defend Bar Cocktail. Again, they did win last time. So I'm confident that they can do this. But honestly, Tier 1 just made some really stupid mistakes when they were pushing in to Cigar Lounge, and they did it way too late. That was one of the main reasons for me. Moving into this round, however, I'm wondering how it's going to go exactly, because I think Tier 1 are going to be a lot quicker with how, especially with how they take this wall moving into Cigar Lounge. Some people call this Piano Room, but the actual call out is Cigar Lounge. This is the lounge area. This is piano. This whole area is not piano. And this is cigar shop. I mean, just want to clarify that.
5 seconds to go.
Moving into the action phase now, wondering how Outcast are going to deal with this. They're going to set up the same mirrors as before. Probably a good idea. This is a pretty standard way to take Cafe. No real surprises coming out here, but I like the castles coming out, so going to stop any sort of rotates here. And yeah, they are going to castle the bathroom wall off this time. Bathroom door off, sorry. I prefer that to what they were doing before. That's a much more improved defense. Tonsky and Patty already rolling in here. The drop shot coming out from Tonsky is going to shut down Ventricles. And that's a beautiful pick from him as he looks to pick out whoever is roaming into train. He realizes someone is in there. The Echo Drone is going to spot him out. Tonsky's going to see that. He's going to run across, but Ruby's going to shut him down, turning this into a 4v4 now. The Valkyrie on the roam downstairs is a very interesting one, but I think it's for the C4 from below. A lot of intel operators coming out here from Outcast, most importantly. That's going to give them a lot of live feed action as they move to defend this. 4v4, still plenty of time left to go for Outcast to do something here. Oh, and Ace not being able to pick up his battery charge before it gets destroyed by the Thatcher. And that's going to let Habana open up this mirror window as she did before. Still running out of time though, as Pox moves in to try and eliminate this Valkyrie. Maybe trying to bait her out? Yeah. Not sure what's going on exactly. It looks like Tier 1 actually are just going to rotate around and concentrate on a more based attack onto the Cigar Shop. However, yeah, Patty's going to rotate up. Gara's just going to be holding the angle as he rotates back up red. Probably the better thing to do is Patty uses a thermite charge to open the castle barricade, and Havana's go down to open up the mirror windows. And yeah, this is exactly what they should have done last time. They should have flashed in here and just planted here. This is exactly what they're going to do. I really hope they're not watching the stream and just watching me coach them in real time. But Triple J is going to get a kill onto Strimpy. Ace is going to get 2. Triple J and Patty both going down. The Nitro is going to miss from below. Gara is going to go down. Beautiful from Ace right now. Triple kill from him, and he's going to start hitting the diffuser. Pox, however, is going to be playing the Skylight. Beautiful from Pox. And all he has to do is just waste the defender's time now. Sitting back on match point. Blackbeard on the Skylight just going to quickly change out his shield. And he has plenty of time just to peek this whenever he wants, whenever he feels necessary to do it. All he has to do is wait patiently for someone to try and peek him, and he will. Echo will go down, and Valkyrie will go down. Triple kill for Pox, and he's going to take the match point. 2-0 to Tier 1. Outcast going home with only 1 round win.